So, I have an idea. It would kind of be like me doing a stage production, I guess. And I could like direct it. I can cast people around. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it'll take. That'd be cool to have like a show.
Free will. Is it a thing? Do humans truly have the ability to control the outcome of their lives? If I randomly bark in the middle of a dining hall with no explanation just because I can, does that change the course of my life? Or was it meant to happen all along? In life, I can be free in my thoughts and actions. I have an idea to produce a play, and sure, I could ignore this idea and continue on with my life, but what if I didn't? What if I follow it and try to turn it into my reality? I'm not familiar with the process of making a show at all. You need a budget, people, money, time, talent, a will to live. But to be honest, is anyone fully prepared for anything? So, even though I barely know what I'm doing, I'm gonna take my curiosity, convert it into confidence, and test free will. To start, I wanted to think about the thing I think would be hardest to get: money. I already have a play in mind called Our Place by Terry Goodbard, which takes place on a dock, which is expensive for my budget of $0. So, I'm researching grants in my area to see which I could apply for. Why invest in yourself when someone could do it for you? However, they all seem to fund projects with meaning. For example, I saw a grant of $15,000 to talk about former US Representative Shirley Chisholm. The play I chose is about having a special connection to a place, but it doesn't focus on things like climate change or racism or stuff like that. I mean, I'm black. I can easily say this play's about racism. What are they gonna do? Check. But I figured I can save some money using my school's resources, so I reached out to the theater department chair to see if putting on this play in their theater was even possible.
The first thing that we would have to think about is logistics in terms of space available. So you have 2 main stage shows and student theater.
Would the theater department be able to like provide resources, for example, like building the set or other lighting or something like that?
It doesn't happen often. I do remember a few years ago, someone did build, it was a play called The Treehouse. And they did kind of build a little bit of a
treehouse.
A little bit.
Did anyone get injured?
No, thankfully. God, no. But there was a student. No one got injured.
On paper.
Timi, no, not even off the paper. There was no paper where anything, not even a wink. Nobody got injured. We were all safe and the aisles were free for the fire marshal.
I'm looking to build a really big dock, kind of like take up most of the stage. I was maybe thinking of like building with stage decks, not like necessarily building a dock. I mean, we could probably... Steel deck.
Right, or wooden platforms. Steel deck, but wooden platforms are...
Whoosh.
We are making connections.
Yes.
That's a lot. But
not impossible.
It's not impossible. I'm not sure when you're thinking about, but it would definitely be a conversation with Adrian, production manager. They do a lot of the scheduling for student theater and just for other outside things that book those spaces to see when it could fall in the schedule.
When were you looking to have it?
Well, I didn't want to do it in the fall semester because I feel like that's too soon.
Okay.
But I'm open to definitely like produce a show next semester.
Great.
Preferably maybe like in March or April.
It looks like we have space in this weekend, which is the weekend of 420 and 421.
Open for all 3 theaters?
Right now, yeah. It looks like Seaver, Allen is open, and then the small studio is open as well. So we can look at the theaters and then decide if you want to be in either space. And if that Saturday, the 20th works for you, then you would just come to the department here. I can help you with the licensing.
So you said we could take a tour.
Yeah, are you free?
Take a tour today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, great.
And how many seats did you say this was?
$335.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. It's a very big stage.
It is a big stage.
It's not as intimate, I guess, as
That's right.
I would hope. So I like it, but this is a good option. And did you say this one is free as well?
Yeah, so Seaver's free on that date, and then the Allen is free on that date, and the small studio.
Okay. Ooh, this is a chop. Nar. Yeah.
So this is the Allen Theater.
Yeah, I like this.
So the space is completely configurable. You can have audience on these two sides. You can have audience on that side as well. And then your main playing space is here. This is the set of Eurydice, which is happening this fall and won't be in the space when you have it. Let me show you the backstage. So any set piece that you have, like your doc, if you build it in the scene shop, you can roll it into the space.
Cool.
Yeah.
I feel really good about this place, but the venue is only one piece of the puzzle, so budget and funding will still be important. I'm meeting up with Professor LJ, a dramaturg and also producer, to learn the ways of getting funding and productions produced.
Of course, there's so many grants outside of school, right? So I would definitely apply for grants, although you would definitely want to make sure you did that sooner than later because the timeline for grants funding is long, right? The application process is long and the money is long.
I was looking into finding sponsorships and grants in the LA area, and I saw one for like really specific things. Like let's say if you're putting on a play with meaning. So there was one about like Shirley Chisholm. Are you familiar with Shirley Chisholm?
Oh yeah, Unbought and Unbothered. That was her famous. She was unbought and unbothered.
Oh.
Yes, that was her.
Yeah, so they gave $15,000 to a play about Shirley Chisholm.
Do you think it's possible for us to modify the play to incorporate U.S. Representative Shirley Chisholm?
Modify the play?
Yes.
Is that illegal or?
Well, I'm not a lawyer, so I certainly wouldn't take my words as legal advice.
I mean, if you're gonna do it by the book and on paper, if you're applying for rights for a play, you have to stick to what the playwright wrote about that play.
But how do they like check?
You know, that's a great question. But also we want to like lead with integrity and honesty, right? And,
Yeah.
But also, does the play have anything to do with Shirley Chisholm?
Well, the play is about people who are on a dock, and it's got a bunch of different short stories and episodes, and it's basically saying that everyone thinks it's their own place, but they all actually share the place, and it's saying that there's no one space that's truly your own. So no, it's not about Shirley Chisholm.
I know, I was like, that all sounds like a no.
And I just, would just like to say I'm not liable for any illegal decisions that you make.
She's dead. She died.
I mean,
No, I'm kidding, I know.
oh, okay, I was like, wait.
Let's see when Shirley Chisholm died, because she is definitely not here with us. Oh my God. Well, do you want to take a guess? No.
Is that bad?
I mean, no, you could. You want to take a guess?
2005?
How did you know that?
Oh, that was just a guess.
That wasn't a guess.
How do you find someone who wants to be on the playbill, who wants to advertise their business? Like, do you go up to the businesses and ask, or how does that work?
So the best way to do that is a personal connection. So you should start with your own personal network and see who do you know that has a business or has parents that run a business or is affiliated with the business so that you can have a personal connection, a 1 degree of separation introduction.
I'm going back to my dorm thinking about the best demographic to contact. Who's rich and has love for the arts? And who else besides celebrities and entertainment? It's very hard to reach out to them for obvious reasons, but in trying any method I can, I started DMing them on Instagram in hopes someone would respond to me. But I got nothing back. I'm sure Instagram makes it hard for regular people to reach out. So I decided to reach out to their representation because it's a business opportunity and also a good look for them. I got IMDb Pro, which is a great way to get their representation's contact, and I could just add the cost of the subscription to the budget that they will essentially be paying for.
Hi, I wanted to know about the client Drake. I see it's under 2 representatives.
Hello?
Hi, is this CAA?
Who is this?
This is Timi. I'm calling to know if your client Zendaya is available to be a producer in a show.
Don't call this number again.
Okay. It is currently 9:54. I just got an email from Adrian. I just got some great news that the theater department can fit the show into their schedule, confirming that we will have the Allen Theater. But they only gave me a show for one night because they don't think I could fill the seats for an entire weekend. If I can guarantee that people would come to the show, I know I can convince the department to give me more dates. But hey, we do have a show, so the countdown begins.
It's official. We're doing it. We're doing a show. We got a show.